What's poppin', dogs? Mr. Allen here, about to simplify this dope exponential expression here. This one is honestly kind of a beast, bro, all right? We want no negative exponents at the end of this thing. When there's no negative exponents, we can be like, hey, man, I'm done. I'm out. All right, so let's get this thing going. First thing I got to do is take care of that negative exponent outside. I can do so by writing this as 1 over the entire a to the negative second plus 3b to the negative first. Notice that those two guys do not change, okay? It's still a -2 and a -1. So how in the heck am I going to deal with that? Well, now we're going to get fractions and fractions, bro. All right, so we're going to have 1 over, and I'm going to have 1 over a squared plus 3. Notice that that -1 does not apply to that 3 there, okay? Over my b to the first. All right. Well, I just made this thing entirely more complex looking, didn't I? With complex fractions. Oh, fractions in fractions. All right. So now I'm going to focus on this denominator, right? I want to get a common denominator within my denominator. What? So I'm going to have to multiply my left fraction by b over b. And I'll multiply my right fraction by a squared over a squared, right? B over b is just 1, bro. A squared over a squared is just 1, bro. So I'm multiplying by 1. It's not really changing it. It's going to look different, but it's not actually mathematically changing it to something that's not equivalent. All right. All right. So now I've got 1 over, and I'm going to have b over a squared b. So b over a squared b. And this side here, I'm going to have 3a squared over a squared times b. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We have common denominators within my denominator. Check this out. I'm going to bring this bad boy right up here. So now I have 1 over, and I'm going to have b plus 3a squared all over a squared b. Now, what's my next move, bro? What is my next move? And if you say, let's cancel out the a squared and the b, I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream right now. We do not do that. That is not mathematically legal. All right, we have an addition thing going on there. But guess what I can do, bro? Guess what I can do? I can multiply by my reciprocal. Say what? All right, I got no negative exponents now. Check this out. We're almost done. All right, I'm going to have one times a squared b over, and I have b plus 3a squared. That one, boy, dude, I can just get rid of that. Let me just clean that off right there because it's unneeded. I am at my final answer right here, dogs. That's it, all right? That's pretty dope, man. Take care of that guy first. Common denominators within my denominator. Boom, put them together, multiply by the recip. If that was a 2 or a 3 or whatever, you would just have that in that numerator there, man. That's dope. That's awesome. Not as bad as it looks, right? But you got to remember some things. All right. Deuces, dogs.